welcome to
Between Two Skeins. Hi, I'm Tina.
I'm Priya.
And this is season 2 of the Fiber Friends Pod of Our Dreams. We're just two besties who kind of love making all the things and want to share it with you guys.
Yep. And I think we also want to celebrate and highlight, designers, dyers, artists of color that are maybe not represented as much in our community, of crafts, including things like crochet and knitting and sewing, and you're into pottery now.
Yeah, spinning. Yes, all the things.
Everything.
Yes.
Well, if you're a new viewer, welcome to our channel. We get right into this. If you've already watched us, welcome back. You kind of know how this goes. We have a little what are you wearing section where I ask these hard-hitting journalistic questions about, our outfits. So, first one, Tina, you ready?
Yes, ready.
What is the pattern name and who's the designer?
Well, I'm wearing the Bittersweet Raglan tee and I designed it. Tina Knits.
Wow, looks like I'm wearing the same thing. It's not like we planned that.
No, not at all.
It was a little, knit fit moment, twin moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, I made the same thing. I test knit this for you.
Yes.
Which is like very rare for me to complete them. I'm trying to change that this year. But what yarn did you use?
I used the Who Made yarn in their Made Pop linen. It's a cotton linen blend in fingering weight. And the colors I picked out were jade and persimmon.
I used the same yarn. I was just instantly influenced. I think I did 3 colors instead of 2.
Yes, I see that.
Yeah. I did hyacinth and forget-me-not as my contrast colors. The blues, and then the green is zest.
I love it.
And
matches your pants.
It does match my pants.
I love it.
Yours matches your pants.
I know. It's like we planned it.
I know. Where did you buy the yarn?
Since it was a design collab with Amanda from Who Made, she provided yarn support and we collaborated together on this design.
Wow. Yeah. That is a much nicer answer than mine to that question, because I bought mine at the Fiberfest of 2023.
Fiberfest?
Spelled with a Y. No, actually it was funny because Amanda's was like the first booth.
Yes.
So
at least we got to support her.
That's true.
Yes.
So it was worth it.
Yes.
I mean, maybe. I don't know.
It was worth it for us to support
Amanda.
Small businesses.
Yes. What size did you make, Tina?
I made size 4. With 0 ease at the chest.
I did the same thing. I did size 4. I think I went up in the sleeve a little bit, but that's about it. I think we have the same bust size.
Yes. Our torso's about the same too. We're both short torsos.
Short torsos. Yep. It's very easy for me to just, do the same thing you did.
That's good, because then
tops.
I'll know if something's wrong with the pattern if you can't figure,
Yeah.
If you can't fit it, then there's something wrong.
That's true. Now I have to put on my swatch police hat.
Oh gosh.
Did you gauge swatch?
I did gauge swatch because it is my design, so I had to say yes to that. Did you gauge swatch?
No, I did not. But I will say I have a good caveat for this, which is that I know that whatever you design, I just need to drop down 2 needle sizes.
Oh,
and it's gonna work. It has worked so far.
Yes.
Foolproof for me.
Very tight knitter, very loose knitter. So works out.
Yeah, it worked out.
Good.
What is your favorite detail of this finished object?
Oh, okay. So I designed this really for that half and half look that we have in the front here. It's all play on slip stitches and striping to create the effect, and it's my favorite part. That's why I designed it to begin with.
No, I love that. I like that it's so subtle too. Like it just kind of, it's like an optical illusion almost a little bit. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, depending on the
that
color you pick, it's like it could be very subtle, or some people, some testers made it very contrast. It looks really cool.
Like a high contrast.
Yeah.
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
What is your favorite part about making it?
Ooh, I actually really enjoyed the Raglan construction.
You did?
Yes, I think it looks really clean. I think this is my first time designing a Raglan, actually. I normally don't like wearing Raglan like t-shirts and things because I feel like it fits really weird.
Oh, I thought you didn't like the neck.
Well, the neck
that's
too.
What this was.
Yeah. But, like, for some reason, some Raglans, like, they really ride up if you have a bust. Like, they don't sit right. But I think with the flexibility of this cotton linen, the drape of it, it's really relaxed.
Yeah.
And, yeah. I like the increases in how they look.
Yeah. What did I like about this? I liked that once I figured out the stitch, I didn't have to look at the pattern again.
Yay!
That's my favorite thing, is when
It's intuitive.
when I don't have to look at the paper again, because, like, I'm the worst at checking it, because I just want to go, you know?
Yeah. And I think the slip stitch and the striping made it pretty, like, quick.
It does make it really quick.
It makes it go pretty fast.
It does.
Next row.
You don't really feel like you're purling that much, even though there is quite a bit of purling.
Yeah.
Because, like, you only do it for a quarter of the section at a time, and then you get a break.
Yep. And the sleeves are all stockinette, so.
Yeah. It's a fun construction.
Yay!
Yeah. For our viewers, who we've, now upsold this pattern to quite a bit. No, I'm kidding. It is true. Everything I said is true. It is very fun to make. It's very pretty.
Priya doesn't lie.
No, I don't lie. I will complain very quickly. Like, trust me, I'm the biggest. If a pattern is not working for me, I will cry about it, and it will be heard.
It will be heard. She will let me know.
I will let people know. Yeah, this is, so for people that maybe want to make it now, with us, maybe for spring, because this is the perfect time for a little cotton tee.
Yeah.
When is this pattern coming out?
Well,
is it out?
Actually, it's not out yet. During this filming, it's actually going to come out tomorrow, Monday the 18th. So when this is released, it's probably going to be available on my website, tinasayknits.com.
Yeah. So go get your copy so you can make some with us.
Yeah. It's size inclusive. So it's from a 32-inch chest finished circumference to a 61-inch finished chest circumference. And it was designed to be made with 0 to 2 inches of positive ease, but again, I like to promote choose the ease that is best for you. Yeah.
I think it's good to note though, like for maybe like somebody who's a confident beginner type of person attempting a tee like this, to just be aware of like the fiber content, choosing the fiber content in a top like this, and choosing your ease, right? Because you want to make sure to remember that with cotton linen it's gonna grow a little bit. So if you're worried about like being in between, it may be okay to go to like, let's say like an inch negative ease, because it's gonna block out, it's gonna grow as you wear it. Yeah. Right?
Yeah, it has the body memory, I guess you could say, as you wear it. Because when I take this off, sometimes the chest part is still in the top when I take it off.
Gotta stay supported. Yeah. So, just a little tip from me.
Good hack.
Yeah. I've made many mistakes, so I like to help other people avoid them. But yeah, that's what you're wearing.
That's what we're wearing.
I love that we picked, colors that are so, like, yours is a little bit out of your usual.
It is. It really is.
Palette. And I think mine is too.
It is.
Because if I pick green, I usually also, like, I'll balance it out with the pink or something. And I took a left turn, I went blue.
You've gone more blue
lately.
Past a second half of 2023, and I've gone more green for sure.
I'm looking at all the blue I still have to share
in
a few minutes.
So at first, I didn't pick these colors. At first, I picked the purple and the blue that you're wearing, actually. Those were the colors I picked first. Yes. Or not the purple. Maybe it was the blue. And,
Yes, you picked the blue and a green.
Yes, yes. And I went with these colors. I don't know why. I felt more inspired by these colors, and I'm releasing this pattern on March 18th, which is the 3rd year anniversary of my grandmother passing. And I thought it was kind of a nice way to honor her, and also because it's called Bittersweet, it's kind of like sad that she's gone, but also a blessing, and very grateful that in the time that she was here, she taught me to knit, so I can do all this because of her. So Bittersweet.
Yes.
Yeah,
I love it.
that's the inspiration behind it.
So this is the fun part. What have you finished? Let's look at your finished objects.
Well, we should preface, actually, I just remembered that we've been gone for 3 months.
Oh, yes. Okay.
We've been gone for 3 months. This is good.
Okay.
This is good to talk about for a second.
Yeah,
So we needed a break.
That's true.
Just to rethink how we wanted to do this podcast, and just kind of beginning of the year stuff is rough. We needed some time to just get our life together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had Lunar New Year.
Lots of traveling for me.
Yeah. We got
Yeah.
engaged. Yeah.
Low key, just slip that in there.
Just slip that in there.
Yeah.
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 It's been a crazy few months. So
And even though we've been gone for a few months,
we've still been making.
yeah, we've definitely been making.
Yeah.
Just not as furiously. I mean, we've never really done
No, my
too
pace,
much too fast. Yeah.
my pace is very slow.
And I'm a non-monogamous crafter, so I jump around too much to actually finish stuff too much. So
You have like 3 or 4 things going, and then suddenly you have 3 or 4 things finished. I have like very little going, but also very little finished. Surprising how that worked out. And still I'm like, huh? I don't know.
yeah.
No, I just, I accept that it's slow fashion, right?
Yeah.
It has to be
Yes.
by design.
Yes.
And I'm just not the kind of person that can make like 5 sweaters in a month. It's
No.
just not me.
It's not. And I think I've also made a couple of things and frogged them in the same time period, because it's like I won't wear this, so I wanted to repurpose the yarn.
Yeah. No, I hear you. But that said, you do still have some stuff.
Some.
So we can still do our
little
usual
bit. Yes.
show and tell.
Yes.
So what have you finished?
What have I finished? So I made, so this is one of those sporadic, 3 days before vacation, I went on a cruise, an Emo's Not Dead cruise. I shared all about it on my Instagram. But 3 days before vacation, I decided to cast on a granny square wrap skirt.
Ooh. Let's do.
Yay! So I just took 2 different types of granny square patterns.
Oh, I love that.
And alternated it. I used all stash yarn. They're actually machine cone yarns that I used.
Wow.
And this thing has been in chlorine. It has been in sand. It has been in the ocean.
Wow.
And I washed it. Don't worry, I washed it. I did wash it. But yeah, this was really fun to make right before vacation. And because it was an Emo's Not Dead cruise, I went with black.
Yes,
Of course. And I realized I don't have many handmaids that are black, just because black is really hard to see while working with it. I heard someone or multiple people who knit in fun colors and then over dye it black afterwards.
Ooh.
For people who like black. I haven't tried it yet. I don't dye very much things, but it might be worth trying
Maybe
one day. Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah. This
So-
is the only finished object I made for me.
Is this like just single crochet, the cord, the tie?
Yes. What did I do here? I think I single crocheted X amount to here, attached it to the skirt, and then continued single crochet, and then cast it on, or
Oh.
chain stitched more.
I love that.
And then I
So
just did
it's-
like 3 rows, I think. 3 or 2.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very clever. Very
Yeah.
pretty.
This has a navy look because this was a cotton yarn because I needed something with a little bit more structure.
Yeah, yeah.
This yarn I used for the granny squares is a little bit brittle. It's very easy to break a little bit, at least.
It's soft.
Yeah, because I machine washed it.
Nice.
Because of the chlorine and sand. And because it was in chlorine and sand and the ocean, it stretched out a lot.
Oh.
So I was fine with putting this in the machine because I wanted it to shrink anyway.
Oh. So it worked?
It worked. I tried it on. I was like, okay, it still fits.
Wow.
Otherwise, I would just block it. I machine washed it just to get it clean, but I could block it again to get it to grow. But yeah, that's the only finished object I have for myself. And then I had 2 other finished objects that I don't have anymore because I gifted them to my niece. I made 2 little baby sweaters. One was a cardigan that had no pattern. I designed it myself with Camellia Fiber Co. Camellia Fiber Co. in their SOM yarn. The softest thing ever. I'll show pictures here. And that was inspired from a cardigan that my sister, while I was visiting her, just showed me while we were walking around Target. And she was like, can you make something like this? And she showed me what she was thinking. I was like, yeah. And I took a picture and I was like, I replicated it basically, but with hand knitting.
Yeah.
And
it was really cute.
Yeah.
You gotta put a picture in.
Yes, I'm gonna put some pictures in. My niece, Aimee, looked super cute in it. And then I test knit the Effervescent mini pullover by Aimee Sher makes.
Mm-hmm.
She did a adult version of that pattern earlier, and she just released a kids version. And that I made with the Wandering Flock and some mohair that you gave me.
Oh yeah.
For the little ruffles.
Yes.
Yes, I'll add some pictures here. And it was also super cute on her. And
very cute.
So yeah, all the baby knits and crochet at the moment.
Nice.
Yeah. And that's all I made. Finished. Sorry, that's all I finished. That's all I finished. And
oh, I have even less. So
yeah. Oh, actually, does my pottery count?
Yeah.
The pottery counts is right here, actually.
Oh yes. Oh, that's so cute.
My pottery. I forgot about it. I just remembered it.
Oh, I love it. Look at that.
I made this at the Still Life Studios in Ferndale.
I love it.
It was a 1-hour class. And
pottery is like magic to me. I don't know how it works.
I
mean, I've seen the videos, but like, it still doesn't make sense.
I need more time on the wheel, I feel.
Well, yeah, this is the first
like
time.
Like much more time, because I definitely got help from the instructor.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, think about the first thing you knit. You know.
That's true.
You need time.
Yeah.
I love it. I love the colors you picked on the glaze.
Yes.
Very pretty.
Yes. Thank you. Now, what did you finish?
Well, I finished a couple of hoods. That's about it.
Yes.
So this is the Chroma Hood by COSMAUDI. I think that's how you pronounce that.
Mm-hmm.
And I made 2. That's how much I like it. I made it twice. That's how nice.
You influenced me to make this as well, which I still haven't finished, but I will make one because it looks so cool.
It's very cool. It goes with this, I think. Let me see.
Oh, I love it. Oh, I'll put on the other one.
Yeah.
Sorry, Joe. It's mine now.
So this one I made with so many things. So the blue and the neon yellow is the Wandering Flock.
Ooh.
It's Alexandrite and yellow.
Yes.
And the teal is Teal Torch Knits.
Yes.
I think the color is called Tall Drink of Water.
Ooh.
But yeah, we bought this for a totally different project.
Yeah. This is what I meant when we frogged projects.
Yeah,
along
we tried
the
to
way.
make that and it,
Yeah. It just wasn't us.
No.
We liked it, but it just wasn't us.
It wasn't happening. Sometimes that's what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then this one is with the leftovers from my Rhinebeck sweater with you, the Raglan.
Yes.
So the blue is Dharma Geek.
Yes.
And the white is just wool of the Andes. My fiance wanted, you know, lions, colors inspired.
Yes. Definitely lions, colors.
Yeah, and I was like, I think I have some stuff. I could probably pull that off.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, these are my finished objects. I really love this because I feel like I have this. I don't know if anyone else has this, but like the hat hair dilemma.
Yeah.
When I've washed my hair, I don't want to put a hat on no matter how cold it is because it's just gonna flatten my hair here, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But then like I don't want to only wear it when my hair is dirty because like, I made this hat. But I still wear my hats when my hair is clean. Okay, it's just like
it gets oily.
Yeah, your hair just gets very.
I do that too.
I think you have a similar hair type to me. We have very like fine and straight hair.
Yeah.
And so like when you put a hat on it, it just sticks in that shape. The hood.
This one doesn't.
You can just
fluff it out,
throw it back, and it keeps you warm. So I'm a convert. I love these.
And hoods. I like that when you just put down the hood, it stays with you, so you don't have to like lug around any hats or lug around anything.
Yes. So I think I'm definitely making like at least 5 more because like this is for me. It was really fast and I think it would make great like gift knits. Yeah, because it's not a lot of work and you can make it like scrappy. That's the original pattern.
I was gonna say
You know, you don't really need 1 or 2 colors or whatever, but clearly the possibilities are endless.
Yeah. Striped, solid.
You can do anything you want.
I can't wait to make one myself. Did I wear this the wrong way? I did.
You did?
Shit.
No, you wore it the right way.
I?
Yes, you did.
Okay.
That's the right way. But yeah, those are my finished objects.
Yay.
They went by. I feel like you and I get like the crochet bug.
Oh yeah.
Now and then.
I like how our finished objects are both crochet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you just have to tear through it and see it to the end.
Yeah.
With the crochet that you want to make.
It's more instant gratification for me.
Yeah, it is. The knitting.
The knitting, yeah.
Because you can still at least finish a square, you know? You didn't finish the whole thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, those are the finished objects. A lot of crochet this year. What have you been making?
Oh, let's see, where do I start? So, I got very influenced by TL Yarn Crafts to make...
I know what this is.
A temperature blanket. And there's a lot of controversy around whether or not you should start one.
Why?
Because some people just never finish, because it's a huge task.
So?
But the Capricorn in me got very, very, very like planny.
You can do it.
I got very intense into it. So I like planned it all out, and I even wrote it up in a book.
Wow.
My little book of notes. I have my color palette of all the different degrees. TL Yarn Crafts, Tony, has this amazing video on her YouTube channel about how to plan everything. So I just followed and listened to a lot of her advice. So this was all thanks to her. And I decided to do her bias granny temperature blanket layout. And then I picked a different granny square than she used. So this is all the dates of the year.
Whoa.
All the crisscrosses is what I've finished so far in making or crocheting. And
so you make a square for every day of the year?
Yes. And I went and recorded every single day for myself. So I did this because I wanted to record it, but I might not have time to crochet it that day.
Oh.
So sometimes I just accumulate like 10 squares to do in like a weekend or something. So I wrote all the days out, and the granny square that I chose is 3 different color sections. So I do the low of the day, the low temp of the day, the high temp of the day, and then the average of the day.
Oh my god.
So it's more fun for me. It's just more fun for me because I couldn't just do one solid color.
No, that's a lot of math for me. So the numbers were overwhelming me. Oh, wow.
So here's what it looks like so far.
Oh my gosh.
It's huge. And
blanket.
Another thing is I'm doing it based off of where I physically am, not just where I live.
Sorry.
Yes, it does match your outfit. You should just wear it. So these darker, warmer colors, because we live in Michigan, this was when I was traveling in Miami and Tampa in Florida.
Clever.
So it kind of like makes it kind of like, hey, why is there like a sudden like temperature dip? And then I remember, oh, I was on vacation. So yeah, I love it. It's been really fun.
It's very pretty.
Yeah.
That was a very cold day, obviously.
Yes. How do you know? Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's so pretty. It's very involved. It's a very Capricorn project. I love it.
I love it. And I love the joining as you go.
Oh, yes. Join as you go.
Yes.
Is
Only in the
A1.
3 spots.
Yep.
Yep.
You don't even need more than that.
No.
It's perfect.
Yeah. So, yeah, I was very influenced to make one of these.
So now we need an update every time you come back.
Yes, pretty much. Let's see how far I get. I've been doing pretty good so far.
And then you can do a reveal at the end of the year.
I'm only like 5 days behind in making them.
Oh my gosh.
Not too
You
bad.
are on top of it.
Yeah, I try to be.
I like it.
Yeah. So that's whip number 1.
Okay.
There's more. Just going on the crochet stuff. I've been making these giant bows. Amigurumis.
They're so cute.
They're a pattern by Curious Papaya. I found them either on Etsy or Instagram. I was looking for a bow pattern specifically because I'm making these for my sister's baby shower. For her second baby. So the theme is bows, obviously. And I'm making some for decorations, and then I'm also making a bunch of party favors.
Oh my god.
So I've made.
Wow. Those are so
how many
cute.
have I made? Oops. How many?
Trying to get away.
I've made
Swins.
yeah. I've made 12 of these so far. I need to make 20, but this has taken a bunch of my time already.
I would wear bow earrings.
Yeah.
Would you?
if I wore earrings, I would. Baby bows? Baby bow earrings?
Maybe a little bit smaller.
Those are cute though.
They're so cute.
But yeah, I'm making a bunch of these, and the yarn I use is mostly all stash. The white, the ivory I've been using is from Stitch and Story. They were closed for a little bit, but now they're back. So, yay!
It's a circle of life.
Yes. That's project number 2. Project number 3. Whew. Oh my god.
We're gonna get to the end of this now.
I know. See, this is what I mean by non-monogamous knitter.
Yes.
It's our
Ooh,
crafter.
Socks.
Socks.
You are so good at socks. I have abandoned every single sock I've tried in the last 2 years.
Oh, really?
Yes, I have. I'm sorry. It's just.
Oh, that doesn't be sorry to me. I mean,
I think
just
I just
can't
need,
do it?
Yeah, I think I just get bored.
oh, that makes sense. That's why I like do stripes and like, I try to find a pattern that isn't boring. This pattern is the Cinna socks.
Mm-hmm.
The garter stitch really breaks it up for me. And now I did a first pair last year that we showed on the pod. It was a solid color. And I did this one as striping. It's Fangirl Fibers Pokemon minis.
Oh, yes. I love that.
And these are colors my husband picked. And these are for my husband. Because he keeps making holes in his socks. All of them. Even the Cinna socks I made last year, he already has holes in them.
How?
I don't know.
Why are you wearing them so aggressively?
I don't know.
Just
calluses.
relax. Be cozy.
Yeah.
That's what it's all
Who knows?
for.
Yes. But I do like mending now, so I guess it's not too bad.
Yeah.
I think I put out a question out on Instagram asking, when is mending socks like too many times? When is it time to just like retire them?
If you were asking.
I know, right? They said if you're mending over the same patch, then it's time to let them go. But otherwise, you can keep mending them, which is fine with me because I kind of do like mending. But yeah, this I've casted on, I don't remember, I think the beginning of this year, before traveling,
Nice.
the many times that I did. And this is still the first sock. I still haven't finished the sock yet. But
Wow.
it's kind of around if I wanted something easy. And then the fourth one, the last one, is...
Oh, I forgot one of my whips. I just realized.
Oh, you forgot
I forgot this one.
You forgot this one? The one where you're getting roasted for? Roasted.
I will be canceled over some baubles. Fine with me.
This is
you know who you are.
The Bereket pullover from Mama's teddy bear on your... It's a lot of baubles.
It's a lot of baubles. You guys, it's a lot of baubles. It's just, they're very cute. I get it. I get the appeal. I kind of like that they look like little toggles. That's why I wanted to make the pattern, but I will let you speak about your whip.
It's very fiddly. It is very fiddly. I have, in the pattern, it recommends turning and also using a double pointed needle to pick up from the back to make the baubles. I have now not have to turn my work, nor have I used the DPN, and made it work. So there's multiple ways you could make the bauble.
I don't even know how, because like you knit twisted also. So, like, something's happening.
My brain just, works in weird ways.
Something's going on here. We'll never know.
It's all good. It's all good. We'll never know though. You're right. I won't even know. I won't even know. My brain just does things.
But yeah. I love this color.
Yeah. This is Fiber Story. They're yarn dyer based in Michigan. And then this color with the little orange speckles is actually from Who Made Yarns as well.
Ooh.
Colorway called Bloody Mary.
I like how it's like transitioning into
I did a little bit of striping of it so it has an easier transition.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
It's very pretty.
Yeah.
I love it.
I'm making it half this color and then the other half will be this lighter pink.
Oh.
For the other half.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so pretty.
Yeah. And this is going to be one of our Rhinebeck sweaters this year.
Yes, one of them.
That's why we casted it on.
Yeah. But yeah, I did not do the bubbles.
And you're okay with that decision?
I'm okay with it. I decided to do pearl bumps instead. And honestly, it makes sense because there's like the garter ridges in between.
Mm-hmm.
So like it works out.
Yeah.
I think, it's your mileage may vary depending on where you are today as a knitter, right?
Yeah.
It's like yoga. I modified.
Yes. There you go.
I had to modify the stitch instead of the pose.
We all modify our patterns, people's patterns. It's every time, all the time.
Yes. I mean, I think you're making it in the spirit of it,
Yeah.
That's what matters. Every designer.
And as long as your choice, as long as you're fine with your choice, it's all fine.
I agree. I think there's like people, I mean, I used to be one of those people that like has to make it exactly to what the pattern says. And I feel like
I can't do that.
I've slowly started to move away from that. I'm just like, I'm going to take what I love about it.
Yeah.
And then
yes.
I'll just do my best.
I always say patterns are just guidelines.
Yes.
Sorry.
I like that.
As a designer myself, I don't want people to follow my patterns exactly.
You're allowed. There you go. You got permission from the designer.
You go. Yeah. But don't come at me if something doesn't work, okay?
Yeah, it's now your recipe.
It's now your recipe, yes. I just make the foundation.
Yes. But, I stole your whip.
No, it's our whip, really.
Yeah, because we're doing the same thing. Yeah. I didn't bring mine to show because, I'm just doing, I'm doing it in like a dark red.
Yeah.
And the yarn is like from a discontinued store, like all my yarn. So there's no point.
That's what stash diving is good for.
It is. This
is all stash diving too.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
And yeah, we've been knitting along together for this.
Yes.
There's like a larger Bereket knit along,
Yes.
which I feel like
part of
we're semi attempting to do it. I don't think we're active enough to claim that we're doing it right.
There's a Discord.
I think Einar forgives us.
Yes. We're making it on here.
We're doing it.
We're doing it. We're still making it.
Yes. But we've been chatting along together with it.
Yes.
And I'm doing the same thing in red, but without the bobbles so far.
Yes.
Let's see. I needed to make some progress. I was stuck at like this part, like just after the sleeve increases for like a month. So it was time to make a decision. It was like do or die. So the bobbles
had to be cut.
For this time. I might another day. We'll see.
There's multiple rows.
Yes.
There's options.
There's a lot going on in this pattern too. Because
Yes.
like you're increasing and you're also like, there's like the eyelets. It's a lot of fun. It keeps you engaged. It's just the bobbles were taking me out.
The bobbles also reduces your yarn usage. So that's also one way or one reason to not do the bobbles.
That's true. I didn't have enough. I've had this. So, I guess since we're talking about whips and our finished objects,
Yes.
I made like a self-imposed yarn buying ban this year because I have.
How have you been doing?
I've been doing really well.
3 months in.
I have not bought any yarn.
Yay.
And I'm sticking to it so far. And honestly, I kind of enjoy it. I like that it forces me to be creative with what I have.
Yes.
Because many times you buy something that you keep in mind for a project, but the project doesn't work out. I know there are many people that like buy yarn because they just love buying yarn, which is like no judgment. I've been there, but I'm also like the kind of person that buys yarn for the most part specifically with a project in mind. And then like, stuff happens and you abandon the idea and then the yarn is just sitting there. So like I really liked picking up stuff that I've, just tucked away and like finding a use for it instead of just being like, well, gotta get more stuff.
Yeah. I love stash diving.
Yeah.
I tend to only buy yarn like out in the wild if it's like, I usually get single skeins because when I'm buying out in the wild and buying stuff, I'm not thinking about a project, so there's no point in buying a sweater quantity.
That's true.
So it's always single skeins. So now I have all these single skeins that I've been hoarding and can work with into other stuff, which is easy for me because I love scrappy projects anyway. So
yeah. So
those are all my whips.
Those are all your whips. I just have one. I had two. So one was the Bereket, which I remember to bring everything else, so I'm gonna let that go.
We have the same bag.
We have the same Black Pearl Magic bag.
Yay!
That we also got at the Effervescent.
Yeah.
No. This is at Cake Palooza.
Yes, this is from Cake
Palooza. But okay, so this is my whip. She has a name officially. So since we last met in the podcast, I have been, I don't want to call it, I've been experimenting, just trying to do my own thing. I enjoy reading patterns and making stuff that, reinterpreting stuff that other people have designed. Of course, one of my favorite designers right here. But, sometimes you just want to spread your wings a little more, try some new stuff. So I decided I was going to make a cardigan for my engagement, shoot, wedding, something, one of those things, whenever this gets finished in time for something. But
Yay!
So this is a crochet cardigan.
Oh, so beautiful.
That is this all over puff mesh stitch that I found in the ass crack of the Google internet area somewhere over there. And I decided I didn't want to buy this like anthropology jacket.
That's what, like $1,000?
It was
500. I don't remember.
The price was irrelevant, but
expensive.
It was a lot, and it was not. It was like a little too it just wasn't right. I like was inspired by it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And then I found this and I realized like I knew exactly what it was going to be. So I got the front and the back and the body, and then I got stuck at the sleeves, which is where I learned why people follow patterns, because figuring this shit out on your own, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. And so this is where all my time has gone, because I have made the sleeve like 4 or 5 times. I'm kind of, I was some semi happy with this one, which is technically somewhat finished, but when I put it on, I decided I wanted the body to be a little bit more fitted, but then the sleeves to be a little more drama. Because this is not enough drama, clearly.
No. not for a wedding or an engagement.
Yeah. So, anyway, this is the work in progress. This is what has taken up all my time since February, at least.
Yeah. It's beautiful.
Thank you. It's a labor of love, literally.
Yeah. In our 2023 recap video, you also made a self-drafted crochet flowered vest. Yeah. So crochet the trend is happening.
Yeah, the crochet flower, self-drafted idea.
No pattern.
Train. No pattern. Train. Yeah, yes. That's what we're doing. Just like your, my hair is all over this. I shed like a cat.
I mean, my hair's all over everything. my cat's hair's over everything as well.
But yeah, so check back in. Hopefully next episode I have made some. This is gonna be I'm on vacation next week, so this is gonna be my vacation project. Hopefully, being on vacation makes this a lot less stressful to work on. Yeah, because I think when I'm here, I'm just thinking about the deadline, and I'm just like, I can't make this work.
Yeah. What yarn is this?
Yes, the most important part. So this yarn is Serendipitous Wool, Shoba, who
this is pretty.
I met through you, because you are a longtime collaborator with Shoba.
Ooh, we need to collaborate again, Shoba.
Yes. Well, so she saw the granny square crochet flower vest that I had posted, the self-drafted one.
Yeah.
And she so very lovingly and kindly was like, I want to support your design ideas. And I was like, oh my God, so sweet. She's the best. So this is her Kili base. It is non-superwash yarn.
Oh, that's why it's so nice.
And it is fingering weight. And the color is called Pink Salt.
Oh.
Because
perfect.
I had to do pink,
Yeah. Yes. I think you had to. It's like a perfect pink. It's like a nice blushy pastel pink.
I do. I love it a lot. In the sun, like there's like these little bits of like yellow.
Yeah.
That just pop a little bit. It's very pretty. So it's very girly. It's very extra. It's me.
I love it. I love it.
So that's it.
Time to shine.
That's all I got.
That's all the whips?
That's all. Well, except one more, which is going to be part of our
next segment.
Our next segment. Let's get to our new section of the podcast. This is something I've been really excited to share. We've been really excited to share because we started this podcast kind of impulsively. But I think we still had a clear idea of what we wanted to do. We're still, it's a new format. It's like knitting. We're still getting used to like what we're trying to do with this. But when we took this time off, we were thinking about like how to revamp the podcast to talk about the things that we actually want to make sure we talk about on the podcast. And so one of the things we realized was, like we said at the top of our introduction today, was that we really want to make sure to highlight designers, dyers, artists that we follow or are inspired by, to share and highlight their work. And so we came up with this section that we're calling Skein of the Day. And so I came up with the name because I watched this horrible show on Netflix. Well, it's not horrible, but this ridiculous show on Netflix called Disjointed, and they have a section similar to this about related to the products on the show. You can figure it out.
If you know it, drop in the comments.
Yes. So, you know, this is Between Two Skeins. We're the two skeins. And so we're going to highlight a skein of the day that, you know, we are inspired by, or we're really enjoying their work lately. Or maybe these are projects, you know, we're looking forward to working on from these designers or dyers. So let's get right into it.
Yeah.
Skein of the day.
So our first episode of season 2's skein of the day is Ronti Studio. Yes! I have been following Ronti Studio for a while. I can't speak for you, but
yes.
their work is amazing. Every single pattern I want to make.
Yes. 100%. I mean, I think everybody's seen the Romanesco. That was like viral. That was a moment. I remember where I was when I saw it. No, I'm kidding. But I remember seeing it and I was like, what?
Yeah.
I was like the head exploding emoji. And
oh my god, it is a dream.
We were supposed to knit this along too.
Yes.
And
just between the two of us.
I'm late.
Sorry. It's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
I'll tell. It's okay because there's more.
But I've had to put this on the back burner, unfortunately, for all the other things I've been knitting. But I can't wait to go back to this because look at these spikes.
I know, they're so spiky.
This pattern is so much fun to knit. It is easy to follow. It is just a joy. And yeah, Ronti Studio. It's Romanesco.
And so the color, you should tell them about it. I like how I'm just taking over your project.
No.
But so there was another thing I'd seen and like immediately stuck in my brain was when the Wandering Flock announced this color.
Yes.
Which is Alexandrite.
Yes.
And when I saw it, I told Tina, when we decided to make this, that she should use Alexandrite to make it because, like, come on, isn't this
so me?
This is perfect.
But I love this color so much. I love it so much. Even though it looks really like your regolith color.
No, it's different though. Look.
That's true. It is. It's more purple. It has a more purple.
It has a little purple undertone.
Yeah.
Or whatever. It's so pretty. This color is just gorgeous.
The best influenced color that you've given me.
Yes.
I mean, you've given me a lot of good yarn
like
picks.
We swap like color choices a lot lately.
Mm-hmm.
Like even the Bittersweet.
Yeah.
Right? Like I think I would have picked the peachy color and you would have gone with the purple.
Yeah.
And we just traded it. But yeah, this is
the pattern and the yarn is just perfection.
I'm gonna make this too. I have a Prisca fiber yarn that is gonna be perfect when I get to it. But speaking of Ronti Studio patterns, I'm knitting something, which is why I'm excusing myself from not having knit along. I'm making the armor top that she just put out, which looks right now like a sweater for a dog, but I tried it on and it fits me, I promise.
Ooh, I can't wait for you to see you wear it.
It's like a 2x2 rib all over pattern, and then you pick up and you double knit like the armhole. I don't even know what you'd call
flap.
Cover, flap. The little like shoulder
for the armor part. Yeah.
Faux shoulder pad. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you can pick up and do sleeves from under that.
Oh, clever.
But yeah, this is just 2x2 rib. I mean, this was like a mindless fun project for me because of everything, the aforementioned struggles with the crochet, self-drafted crochet. And she put out a test call, and even though I promised to never do them again, I couldn't resist because I haven't been able to resist like her designs lately. And I realized I had yarn for it, and also that like the knit along process this time, because I like her so much, it would be like a kick in the pants to get it done, which it has been, because I got quite far.
You just started this like a week ago.
I did. I think I wasn't even.
It was a week ago.
Yeah, I started it after the last time you and I talked, which is
Last week.
So I've done a lot in that time, and it's because it's so easy and mindless. You know, like the 2x2 rib, and then you're just increasing.
This neck looks really nice.
It's
stretchy.
It's stretchy, but it does come up right onto your neck.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if you might like that.
I might consider it.
You could consider it.
Maybe in a yarn that won't make me feel so hot.
Yeah, maybe I want to do one in a cotton, just to do like a summer tee with like the short sleeves, because this one is gonna be long sleeves.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be in a different color than the body. I'm color blocking. The sleeves are gonna be like a dark red, and this is more of like an orange.
Yeah. What are you doing the armor sleeve?
The shoulder pad things?
Yeah.
I'm doing red.
Ooh.
Do you think I should do this color? That's been my debate a little bit. Because here's my problem. I don't have enough left of this.
Oh, I see.
And I wanted it for the body. So
Gotcha.
I'm kind of shoehorned into that decision.
I think you're gonna play yarn chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This right now like comes to like just above my waistband. So I really need all of it.
Yeah. Okay, I could see why then. Yeah.
And this is,
and I think that's fine. Yeah.
This is again discontinued yarn that, you know what happens? I befriend indie dyers, and then they can't do the business anymore, because it's ruthless, and then
it's a rough business. And
then I just buy all their dead stock, and then I have a bunch of like unlabeled yarn in different colors that I'm just like. Because I just want it to work out.
Yeah.
And then I realized that I can't fight capitalism alone.
Yeah.
But, you know, I do my best. And so I end up with a lot of yarn that doesn't have labels, that I don't know where or when, that I have. So.
But I love the stash diving that you're doing.
Yeah, I mean, this was another example of me doing like a no-buy. Because, like, I did have yarn. I just didn't have enough.
Yeah, but you're making it work.
I'm making it work, and I think it's gonna be cute.
Yeah, I think so.
I think it's gonna work.
The red sleeves are gonna look cool.
Yeah, so the other story behind it was I was watching the Avatar,
The Last Airbender,
Last Airbender live action on Netflix, the new one, which like I don't know if it's controversial. I liked it so far.
I think most people I've seen have said they liked it.
Yeah, that kid is really cute, the Aang kid. And they cast Zuko well, which is very important if you've watched it. You know. And they did Appa right, because like...
I haven't seen it yet, because I canceled Netflix.
Fair enough.
I will watch it eventually.
I just did too, so... I hear you.
Streaming services be getting expensive.
I know, I hear you. So when I saw her post this pattern, like the test call, I thought it looked like the Fire Nation uniform.
Perfection. Is that what you're gonna be for Halloween?
Well, if I can make it work in this outfit. I feel like they're also two-tone, right?
Yeah.
There are
multiple colors up in there. Yeah.
They're like red and like a dark, like almost like a black maybe. Yep. So this will be like Fire Nation. Like Fire Nation after they stopped being so evil.
Yeah. Yeah, in which season is that? I don't remember, but the cartoon.
Yes.
But yes.
Season 4. I don't know.
At
the end, after Aang and Zuko become
when
friends.
Zuko's not a dick.
When he grows his hair out.
Yeah. Yes.
So, yeah.
That would be cool.
Ronti Studio.
Yeah. Ronti Studio. Our skein of the day.
Yeah, I've
shout out.
So many of her patterns that I have cute. I want to make the Gambit jumper. I want to make she has like a mohair cardigan. I want to make that one.
Is it the Haze?
The Haze cardigan.
Yes.
That one's on my list too.
I like the little like hook and eye closure in the front. Yeah.
It's gonna be. I like the edge too that she's done.
Yeah. It's very clean.
It's so clean. It's very pretty, and I think that would be so fast because it's like a worsted weight mohair held with like a fingering weight like merino or something. So like you could do there's like a Pearl Soho one Pearl Soho base that is like a worsted almost or DK fluffy yarn.
Is it kind of like a suri?
I think so.
Mm.
But I think you could do it with
With
like
a serge too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, that would be soft.
It would be so soft.
That would be a dream.
It would be so nice.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I really love all her patterns lately.
Yeah.
I feel like they're very like fresh, very different from like what we see. I mean, you know, I think a lot of people are doing very like creative things, but this has been one that's like really caught my eye like recently. Every time she posts, I'm like, wow, I need to make it.
It's really awesome stuff. I like her approach to pattern writing and just pattern design in general.
Yes, I agree, because like reading this one, even as like a test knit, I have found it really easy to follow. I thought it was pretty straightforward so far. You know, again, like similarly, I was able to just like stop reading the pattern because I'm like, oh yeah, 2x2. And like, I even enjoyed the increases on this because they're so easy to count, because normally I get lost in the increases because I don't know how many you did, but here you're going to do 2 knit-wise, 2 purl-wise, and you can see exactly where they start. I don't know. It's just a great, it's a really cool design.
This one too, like, it looks complicated, but honestly, once you get the pattern down, you could kind of read your knitting and figure it out.
So you're seeing the purl side out in this? The wrong side out?
Yes, but you're knitting
the knit side?
Yes.
Wow.
I know. Because
incredible.
I know. It's so cool. I mean, even this side's cool too. But I mean, I love the spikes.
They are super cute.
Like a dragon.
I know. I showed this pattern to like a non-knitter friend, and she was like, that's a T-Rex sweater, and I was like, you are correct. I want to be
a dinosaur.
I want to be a dinosaur.
Yeah.
It's very cute. I can't wait for us to like finish these and get our little knit pits.
Yes.
I love it. I can't wait to show you guys this when I finish. Hopefully soon.
Yeah.
This will be my other whip on vacation.
I don't know when. I casted this on January 1st. And we'll see what happens.
Well, I have a deadline for this that I have to keep.
This is just by the end of the year for me. Or until you start, and I'll just follow your pace or something.
I'll try to start it after this one. I have a few obligations that I need to get through. So my boyfriend requested, well, I guess now he's my fiance, I should say it that way.
Yes.
Sorry. It's just like habit, you know, like
fiance.
I just got used to saying boyfriend. So he requested a cardigan. It's the Fall Crate cardigan by Emily Green.
Okay. Oh yes.
But I don't know. I'll wait. He can wait. It's okay.
No more curses.
That's my only pending item, and then I can make Romanesco.
Yay!
Which I want to soon.
Yes.
But this I have to finish by my birthday, because that's the test knit deadline, which is
birthday.
I know.
Next month.
It's Taurus season, almost, y'all.
Almost. All right.
But yeah, here we go.
First skein of the day.
First skein of the day, of the year.
Of the year. Yes.
Well, we've reached the end of our first episode of season 2. It's finally...
We're back.
Yeah, we're back.
Yes.
But yeah, it was nice chatting with you all about my projects, my insane choices sometimes.
And all of my whips.
All of your whips.
There's more probably.
There's probably more.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's probably more that I'm forgetting. For sure.
And,
but yeah, leave a comment about whether or not you like the new Skein of the Day segment.
If you like
who
the
do
Avatar
you,
live action.
Avatar live action on Netflix. If like any other underrepresented designers, pattern makers, yarn dyers that you guys want us to feature or look into, or try their work, let us know.
Or if you've made stuff by Ranti Studio, because I want to see.
Yeah, let us know which pattern you've been making from Ranti Studio.
Yeah.
We'll probably make all of them at one point. Probably.
I want to do an episode where I just show my Ranti Studio collection, and then my I have a Tina Say collection. Yay. So I just want to do my favorite designers collection one day.
Oh, that'll be fun.
That's what I'm gonna do.
That would be fun.
But yes, so leave a comment.
Yeah.
To talk to us about the stuff.
Be nice.
We are also, available on other platforms,
Yes.
but things have changed there as well. I'm now on Instagram as Priya's Posts, which should be easier to find. And you also changed.
I changed my Instagram handle and my making app handle to Tina Say Makes because I no longer just knit.
That's true.
So I wanted to be very inclusive of all the things that I do, including pottery and crocheting.
Yeah.
And then you can also follow us on Between Two Skeins on Instagram for behind the scene things or when we announce our episodes are up. If you're not subscribed, which means you should subscribe so that you know when our new episodes are out.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's about it.
that's it.
Thank
See
you
you
for
next time.
Yeah, thank you for watching.
Yeah.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.